Sander, listen, you are always finding positives. Yeah. You're always smiling. Yeah. But in all honesty, no, seriously, that was poor today. You can say, yeah, that's United where we are at the moment. What do you expect? The players that we've got, etc., the board and all of that. That really was bad today. I mean, where do you stand on where that leaves us? What we have to do to fix this in terms of Rashford's out now, 2 games, he's not been here, and look, is that a sign of things to come?
Mate, I'm like numb and sad. You know, like I'm always a passionate person, and happy or really annoyed or whatever it is. I'm just numb, and that's what this club's doing. It's taking the life out of me. Like I was sitting in there earlier, and I caught myself just staring at the wall, and I thought, what am I doing here? Like, I'm just sitting here, paying money to sit here, stare at the wall. Like, it's more entertaining than watching the football. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, the team and the club remind me of like a porn addict. Do you know what I mean? Like every time you meet a girl in the club, it's fantastic, right? You get back to the bedroom, you got a chance of something absolutely fantastic.
Don't say anything weird. Don't say anything mad.
But you can't perform.
Everyone's got to watch this.
It quite literally lets you down, right?
Okay.
And so,
I have to wonder with you where you're going to.
I've kept it clean. But you know, no, it's true. It lets you down every time. I think we've got a bit of hope.
It's the hope that kills you with this.
Yeah, and it's just sad, man. Like, I just think, like, sometimes I think, what am I saying? What am I doing this for? Like, I'm standing here going, like, saying all this sort of stuff. Ole in, ole out, this player's good, this player's bad. But I feel worthless. Genuinely, as a fan of this club, I feel like I feel like I'm so powerless. I can't do anything to change the fortunes of it. And until those lads at the top, Glazers, Edward Wood, get out, nothing's going to happen.
Can we as fans, can we force a change? Can we force impact? You know, you saw the whole stadium stand up, singing "If You Hate the Glazers, Stand Up," etc. And some other songs that maybe you could say lyric for lyric are not the right things to sing, but the message behind it in terms of wanting the owners out is there. Yeah. Walkouts, not coming to games. Yes, I know people saying giving up season tickets and stuff like that, but there's always going to be someone else from around the world who's going to take it. I get that. But how are we as fans, or can we as fans, impact that?
Mate, I don't know. That's why I said I feel powerless. I like, honestly, you know, the biggest chant of the day, the biggest like cheer of the day for me was, well, firstly, when Pereira got subbed off at half-time, but secondly, when we were singing, you know, "Stand Up, You Hate Edward Wood," right? Because that was fantastic. But still, what was it, 2007, when was it? All the yellow and green scarves. The whole stadium was decked out with them. What happened? They carry on, nothing. That's what I'm saying. It'd be absolutely fantastic for me to stand here and go, Glazers out, Edward Wood out, Ollie out, some real change, get a sporting director and all this sort of stuff. But I do that and I feel like I'm wasting breath. I feel like I'm wasting air because I feel powerless as a fan. And that is testament to where we are as a club, because the fans are not being heard. This is all about the fans. The Man United football is all about a bunch of lads getting together, and women and whatever, people getting together and watching like 22 lads on a field kicking the ball about, right? But it's so far from that now. It's so far away from the fans, which is what it's all about. Lads, this is supposed to be about entertainment. We're supposed to come here and have fun. Can you imagine that? Like, we're supposed to come here and have fun. I'm sitting in there like, cool, what am I doing this here? Oh, Love Island's right. Like, do you know what I mean? Like lads, and I hate Love Island, honestly, but it's still more entertaining than that. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, anyway, enough of that.
What about, okay, things that can be done?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, in terms of, it's January, we can spend money, and I mean hypothetically because we haven't been spending it, but we are able to buy players. There's what, 8 days left of this transfer window, 9 days, whatever it is. Bruno Fernandes is stalling. They don't want to pay the extra money what Sporting want. There's a standoff. Yeah. But you look at the state of the team. You know, is an extra 10 million on Bruno Fernandes when we are in desperate need? You know, that whole saying, beggars can't be choosers. You know, should we be playing over the odds if it's 5-10 million for the likes of Bruno Fernandes, and looking at a striker now as well in the short term?
Oh, 100%. Like, you know, I think, as you said, beggars can't be choosers, and we're trying to choose whilst we're beggars. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. Stick 20 million on the top of the 50 that we're trying to give. 70 million for Bruno Fernandes. Do it. I know it's only the Portuguese league, but we've seen him play there. And he looks absolutely brilliant. Obviously I'd go around here and interview people for videos and stuff, and I always say, what we missing, right? And they go, we've not got any leaders. We've not got any men that when the heads go down, he picks them up. Bruno Fernandes is the captain of Sporting Lisbon. He's got the attitude to to go, listen, you're not up to scratch, pick your head up. And not only does he say it verbally, he does it in performance as well. Because I see Harry Maguire going out and shouting and all the rest of it, but he's not doing it on the pitch with the ball at his feet. And that's what Bruno Fernandes does do that. He picks the ball up, runs 40 metres that way, and goes and puts the ball in the back of the net. That's what he does. He's worth 70 million, and I don't know why we're going about penny pinching for 55, 60. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think Simon Stone earlier on Twitter said
it's
that,
a deadlock.
Said it's a deadlock, and then whoever said it was that they're working with a sort of inadequate club, an incompetent club. That's what we are. We're absolutely incompetent as a club, and it's a disgrace, to be honest with you. It's sad. It's numbing. It's taking the passion out of it. I'm standing. This is the last bit. This is the last bit of passion I've got. I've not got much left in me, and the players don't look like they've got much left in it. Do you know what I mean? It's tiring coming to the football club. It's just, as I said, it's supposed to be about entertainment and fun, and it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not fun anymore. But yeah, appreciate it.
Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.